Hindi sinang-ayunan ni Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang panawagan na paalisin na sa Pilipinas si Chinese Ambassador Huang Xilian. Ayon sa Pangulo, bagamat dismayado siya sa pahayag ni Huang, naunawaan naman niya ito dahil ginagawa lang naman niya ang kanyang trabaho bilang kinatawan ng China. Si Alan Francisco sa detalye, Rise and Shine, Alan.
Kung si Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang tatanungin, hindi siya pabor na paalisin ng Pilipinas si Chinese Ambassador Huang Xilian. Ilang personalidad kasi ang nagsusulong na ipa-recall ang Chinese envoy kasunod ng anilay panggigipit sa West Philippine Sea ng China. Gayunman, aminado si Pangulong Marcos na nadismaya siya sa pahayag ng Chinese envoy. Pero ginagawa lang aniya ng Chinese official ang kanyang trabaho bilang kinatawan ng China. Hindi rin dapat agad maubos ang temper o mag-overreact.
Kung siguro akong personally ang pinag-uusapan, maybe I'll be upset. But you're not talking about me, we're talking about the Philippines. So it doesn't serve any purpose for us to lose our temper or to overreact. So kung yan ang gustong ibigay sa atin ng ambassador ng China, wala naman hindi naman sa atin. I mean, kung talagang objectionable siya, you can make it known to Beijing. But I think Ambassador Huang is just doing his job. He's just doing his job. He's continuing to state the Chinese narrative. Of course, we don't agree with that narrative. But I cannot see him doing anything else. And so we just keep trying. We'll just keep trying. Because the truth of the matter is, kahit mapalitan na si Ambassador Huang, pareho pa rin ang sasabihin ng susunod na ambassador. Dahil yun ang linya ng China.
Umaasa si President Marcos na mapag-uusapan ang issue sa pagitan ng China. Ang issue sa West Philippine Sea ang isa sa mga tinalakay sa sidelines sa katatapos lang na ASEAN-Japan Commemorative Summit. Muling binigyang diin ng Pilipinas ang hangarin nitong pag-usulong ng mapayapang paraan sa pagresolba sa issue. Sa issue naman ng swarming incident sa West Philippine Sea, sagot ni President Marcos,
we are exerting all efforts, no? But we have to be very careful that we do not overreact, that we do not make mistakes that might be misinterpreted by anyone. Kailangan talaga maingat tayo dahil pag may nangyari ulit dyan, if we heighten the tensions, it won't lead us to a good result. So we are being very circumspect in the actions that we will take.
Wala ring kinalaman ayon sa Pangulo ang planong Reciprocal Access Agreement ng Pilipinas at Japan sa pagpapanatili ng kapayapaan at stability sa Indo-Pacific region. Layo ng RAA na paigtingin ang maritime cooperation.
Way before that, of course, the incidents in the past couple of months has certainly sharpened our focus when it comes to that. But again, that's one of the things that I am looking forward to. That will be that will have a big multiplier effect to our capabilities. These are the kind of arrangements we are making not only with Japan, but also with other countries around China Sea, Indo-Pacific region.
Samantala, kinumpirma rin ni Pangulong Marcos na sa Miyerkules ay lalagdaan niya na ang 2024 national budget. Alan Francisco para sa Morning Show ng Bayan, Rise and Shine, Pilipinas.